عفواً صديق شو اسمك؟ نالين. شكراً. I'm going to photograph a village of Na'alin that has had a protest against the wall. It's a situation that can be violent. You have Israeli forces as well as angry protesters. I think it's important to cover this protest. The dangers aside, I think it's very important to document, and I have to put aside the danger. تمام. شكراً. تمام. أيوة. شكراً. مع السلامة. مع السلامة.
نواجذ وإياكم ومحدثات الأمور فإن كل بدعة ضلالة رواه أبو داود والترمذي.
When I got there, I found an eerily quiet village. There were no women and no children wandering around. There were only young males, mid-teens to mid-40s perhaps, a few elderlies, but really not at all. It's very uncommon in a village anywhere to find no women or children wandering the streets. It suggested to me that things were tense, and they were.
Coming up on In Harm's Way, the clash between Israeli and Palestinian forces takes a horrible turn for Alissa and Zoriah.
Someone's been hit. We're here in the village of Na'alin. Every week there's a protest here. There's a Israeli wall that's being constructed right behind us, and it's cutting off the locals from their crops. So weekly they demonstrate trying to voice their opposition to the wall. This is usually a pretty chaotic environment. Several people are killed here every year. There's tear gas, there's different types of liquid gas, we have stone throwing, there's a number of different things that you encounter here. But it's an extremely important thing to cover because people's lives are affected here, and this is, kind of the heart of some of the issues of the conflict that go on here from both sides.
I went into this protest expecting there to be some violence. The day prior, actually, they had held another protest, and 11 people had been shot. So I knew that things were going to be a little bit more heated.
Judging by the number of Israeli soldiers and the number of Palestinian protesters here, things can go in a negative direction quickly. I'm expecting for sure to be gassed today. There's rocks that are always flying, which can be extremely dangerous. So both sides present different dangers. I think the preparation for an event like this comes long before it. You just have to be calm. You have to try to be aware of what's going on around you.
Extra bandanas to protect against the tear gas, making sure that I'm well rested, making sure that I can run if I need to.
The difficulty comes in trying to document the images and also remain safe and also, not present any other difficulties for the people around you. All right, we should find out what's going on. There's definitely a lot of movement, which in this type of situation, you want to follow what's going on and make sure you're aware. I instantly heard bullets ricocheting off the trees. I knew immediately that it was bullets and not the usual tear gas or spray gas that they use.
Tear gas canisters landing all around you and people running and screaming and Palestinians picking up stones and throwing them. That's a bullet. And instantly, chaos breaks out. My job is to turn around and photograph what's happening to the best of my ability.
You have so many different things going on around you, and you have to really pay attention to what's going on, both for your own safety and for the safety of the people around you, and also to do the work, to do your job and to document well.
I was just looking to cover the conflict. I was hoping to get more of the Israeli side. Go, 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 go. And they were having none of that. Keep going. Down the road, keep going. When I'm in the moment, I'm not really thinking about the physical danger. I'm strategically thinking about where shots are coming from and listening for them.
As I climbed down from the area that seemed to be getting direct fire, I was told that someone was just hit, and upon approaching, I saw that a local journalist, an Israeli man, had been shot, and, it seemed fairly serious. He was extremely scared for his own safety, and as was everyone else. There was still tear gas canisters flying from the other side and rocks from the Palestinian side. It was an incredibly dangerous situation. It's always extremely difficult when you see a fellow journalist get injured or killed, because it brings home how dangerous this actually is, and it's a constant reminder that sometimes is easier to want to forget.
This was a very dangerous situation. An Israeli journalist was shot, and the bullet penetrated, and he was rushed off in an ambulance.
Someone's been hit. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
There are reminders all around here for me about how dangerous it is. I always have to remind myself that I can only do my job if I'm alive, and you have to take care of yourself. You have to be careful.
Next on In Harm's Way.
This is inside the top.